am Zach, and welcome to another live stream of AC Syndicate, my 100% series. Today is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream, and it's mainly because of the fact that I had another instance of insomnia last night. I only got a couple hours of sleep, and I am very, very tired. So, I'm actually going to be streaming for a couple hours today. Mute the stream, thank you. Before we get things started, I do want to go ahead and oops, not that. Do want to check up a few things. I actually want to go into here and get some gang upgrades underway. I think that the only other thing that I want to get for right now is getting rate of income. And let's go ahead and get started on the collectibles. On the missions, I should say. And it's Phantom, that's nice. And every stealth goes, that's not every stealth goes, Evie. I do have every stealth go, we should have gone that a while ago. Inventory. Weapons. You can get a Night Terror Cane Sword. Let's go to crafting. Gear. The firearms. Capes. Can craft a legendary assassin cape. I think we may do. And outfits. And military sewage is new. Increase firearms damage by 10%. Actually, that's kind of cool. I think we're gonna stick with Lady Melon's gown. I do want to change the outfit color. Yeah, let's get things started. I actually feel I'm tired, but I feel pretty good as of right now. I guess I'm still kind of riding the high of getting affiliates recently. While we're on the topic of that, something I did want to bring up is I mentioned considering adding additional days to the stream. I haven't made a decision yet, but it's something I'm considering doing.
I will not build a single bus for you criminals.
Well, you'll do as we say, Bailey. Or we're gonna have to pay you and your family a visit.
You leave them be.
Hey! After him!
That's it.
Move it!
Get back here.
Come on! Come on! Slowly now. Come on. Out of my way! Down! Faster! Come on! Take that! Calmly.
Okay. Get back here. Dude, do you want me to drive it?
Come on, you silly man.
Take deep breaths. They're gone.
No, not for long. They'll hurt my kids.
Here now.
I don't know what my kids
Tell me why you've got the blighters after you.
The city's been turned upside down
There you go.
since Hathaway Transport and the Milner Company went belly up. With no one to fill their shoes, the gangs made their move.
Well done, Jacob.
Says Bailey, the only omnibus builder in the city, they are demanding that I work for them. I know good men who want to form a united transport company. What is it they say in America? For the people, by the people? That is our intention for the London General Omnibus Company. But those thugs got hold of the deed to Hathaway Transport. We need it to begin our company.
Mr.
Everyone, let's
Bailey,
go.
I am Miss Fry. Consider me an ally to your cause.
That it?
Slow down.
There you go. There's another one.
Intruder! She's over there!
Yeah, well, that wasn't that good. There you go. Let's escape the factory. That was easy. Turned with the deed. You gotta find a carriage first. I may be able to run it. It's not that far. The hiccups.
I sent Roth's men a message. You and your family are safe.
You are blooming brilliant. The founding members of the London General Omnibus Company. Good, moral men. All of them. We'll have buses rolling before you know it. Thank you, Miss Fry.
My pleasure.
And presenting. Let's take a look at that Mirage Gauntlet schematic. That's number 5. Okay, what's next? Before we go ahead and do the next mission, which should be on the train, let's go to the shop and restock on supplies. Next mission is an assassination mission, at least it should be. It's actually considered to be one of the hardest missions of this game. It's kind of something that I'm not really looking forward to, but we'll get it done.
Let's stay in the old city. So very.
Seems a letter has come for Jacob.
Have I forgotten your birthday?
Pleasure to see you, Miss Fry.
Hey, there's Rode. Rode, whatever her name is. I just want to see if there's any other missions here.
This train is an oasis in a harsh world.
Nope. Okay, then let's go ahead and do this mission.
Seems a letter has come for Jacob.
Broke a window at St. Paul's. That just doesn't sound
What good is a key if you don't know what lock it opens?
I dare say Miss Thorne is in the same predicament.
Henry! Mr. Green, here, this is it.
This matches a casket owned by the Queen, kept in the Tower of London.
It's a fortress. I don't suppose you have any friends there?
A guardsman? If you can find him once you're inside.
I'll talk to you again when I have the shroud. Thank you for your help.
Right, yes. Good luck.
Evie?
Lots of guards. Predictable patrol routes. Thorn may already be inside. Better stick to the shadows.
Okay, so first things first, there's only one optional objective in this place, and that is to kill, fewer than 5 guards.
The shroud is in a chest that matches the key. Find it and bring it to me.
Halt! Escort to the keys. Halt!
Who comes there?
The keys.
Whose keys?
Queen Victoria's keys.
Hers, Queen Victoria's keys, and all's well.
You're not with the Royal Guard. How many of you are there? Tell me.
Let me go. This is treason. Just you wait until I get out. There'll be hell to pay.
See, we have an allied guard, unique kill opportunity, a constable assistance opportunity, and chief yeoman. So there's a unique kill. Where is this? This is a place we went to, I think, for the World War II. That's kind of cool. That was stupid.
answer for your crimes.
You're one of Green's friends, aren't you? Thank heavens you've come. That Thorn woman has Templars everywhere, disguised as guards. I think I could pass as one of them long enough to sneak you inside, except the guards out here already know my face. You need to deal with them first. Meet me by the White Tower when you're ready.
Okay. There's a guard there, there's a guard over there. Let's try to make our way to that guard first. My dogs are going apeshit right now. Apologies if you hear dogs barking. There's one. Really just trying to be careful about this. He passes under those barrels, so that'll be my chance to kill him. Actually, barrels may make noise. Okay. Yeah, hopefully this will work.
That's all for the men out here. What's next?
Miss Thorne wants me captured. If she sees me in chains, she might let her guard down. Can you make it look convincing?
You mean pretend like you're my prisoner? I'll do my best, ma'am.
Interact with the guard element and pretend to be casual. Being escorted, control your speed with L and RT. Move slower to shrink your detection radius. Avoid being detected by the Templar guards.
If we get too close, those Templars might realize I'm not one of theirs.
Then let's keep our distance.
Okay, so far so good.
Watch the assassin! Open the door! Inform Miss Thorne I'm bringing in the assassin!
I knew we'd draw you out.
And really just keep an eagle vision on this entire time.
Inform me the moment you find anything. There must be something here.
As if the likes of you can stand up to Miss Thorne.
But it must be hidden.
Oh, I see there's stairs right there.
No cracks. Nothing.
There's also stairs right there. Gonna take those stairs.
But it must be hidden.
I knew we'd draw you out.
My heart is racing like a million beats per second. Slight exaggeration.
There must be a hidden chamber. Look for a switch, a door, anything. Keep searching.
Okay. I want to see where this guy goes.
No cracks. Nothing.
I found her wandering inside the walls, Ma. Thought you'd want to speak with her.
Welcome, Miss Fry. Do you care to tell me where the shroud is?
Woo!
As you wish. I shall find it without your help. And then I'll strangle you with it. Watch her closely.
Oh, that was so cool! Oh my god, that was awesome!
So, you have murdered me after all. But what good will that do you? The shroud isn't here.
You sought a tool of healing in order to extend your own power.
Not mine. Ours. You are so short-sighted. You'd hoard power and never use it, when we would better the condition of humanity. I hope you never find the shroud. You have no idea what it truly can do.
Tell me then.
No.
You'd better go. We can finish the rest of them.
Remember your training and... Who the devil is she? Wait! There she is!
They're trying to escape. My heart is still racing, by the way. I can't believe I had that easy a time with that mission. That mission is considered to be the hardest mission in this game by so many people, and I did it with relative ease.
Take this down. Then I want it sealed until you receive further orders. Miss Thorne, you supplied me with the means to secure London's future. The city thanks you. The Order thanks you. I thank you. But the shroud can only be worn by one. Therefore, I hereby dissolve this partnership. I promise to endow you with an income into your old age. That is the most I can do. May the Father of Understanding guide you. Yes, what is it?
Miss Thorne, sir.
What of her?
I'm sorry, sir. She is dead.
And the key? Where is the key?
There was no key found on her body, sir.
The shroud will be mine, even if I have to raise hellfire to do it. Burn the letter.
My body is shaking. God, I'm just trembling right now. My whole body is shaking. Oh my god, we did it. We're now at 71% completion. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch to Jacob and we'll do this mission now. I'm still shaking from that assassination mission. Like, it's such a hard mission, and I was so on edge that entire time. My god. But we did it. We killed Lucy Thorne. I don't know if I need materials for Jacob. I try to remember like what we did with him last stream. I'm just gonna go to the store and see if we need. There's storage here. I just want to see if we need anything. You do not. Let's go.
Feud ends in blood.
I'll take one.
Here you go, sir.
I say we stop this goodwill towards strangers nonsense and focus on what London really needs. Solid leadership, whose hard work will raise everyone up to success. As go the titans of business, so goes the world. Oi! You weak fool. Get a job!
Best guards money can buy. Won't do Mr. Dredge any good.
Nice job, Jacob. Just gonna I'm just gonna go from the roof. I think that may be better. I want to see where this guy goes. This is in a restricted area.
There's a lot of unusual folk about today.
I wonder if he understands that he remains visible.
I should probably pretend I can't.
I don't think he wants to be disturbed.
Trying to give someone the dodge, I should wonder.
Hiding like that, is it?
I want to see where this guy goes. I'm hoping I can isolate him. I literally was spamming up to use a heal and that did not work. I honestly thought I was safe there. Because there weren't any guards around, like, in the immediate area, but I guess there's one looking at me.
Pardon me, do you do business at the bank?
Okay.
Anyone here visited the vault next door?
Hey, you're already kidnapping him there, like, oh, surely be detected.
Yeah, you can just walk around like a cock on a walk. Coppers are on it. What the hell was that?
Keep your eyes ahead of you and walk.
What's happening over there?
Come now, you are barking up the wrong tree, sir.
What's that then? What is that?
Now, wait a minute.
Something is going
I know that voice. Fry. Is that you? Fry!
And we need to escape the area, and we almost did. We just go a little bit further.
What could be happening?
Stupid pillock! I'll have you... Jacob! It's me, Sergeant Frederick Appeline.
Freddy.
Sergeant. Undercover. There's to be a robbery at the Bank of England, I'm sure of it.
Robbery? It's a fortress.
The boys at the station thought I was joking. Wouldn't be so funny if it was their life savings.
Who's behind it?
That's confidential.
Oh, come on, Freddy. I can help you. Imagine the headlines. Thieves caught in the act. Abeline right, all along.
Well, I suppose I can fill you in a little. Every fiscal quarter, a branch of the bank is robbed. Never the same branch. The thieves are supplied by Cockham merchants.
Thanks for the info, Freddy.
It's Sergeant! And I'm keeping my eye on you.
100% sync, and we got Kukri, Jade Kukri. That an upgrade. That is not an upgrade. It looks like it is a level 6 thing. There's another one here. Monty. This may be the second to last mission. I just want to check. Yeah, we only have 2 missions left after this, so let's go and do this. Is there a way to fast? Can I fast travel there? Yes, there's a fast travel point here. Much faster than just running it. I should point out there's something I'm actually gonna try and like finish my thought before we start doing the next mission. I did manage to get a new Xbox 360, but I need a component like something in order for me to be able to stream Sims 3 Pass again. What I need is called an Xbox 360 transfer cable. And the reason why I need that is because I can't actually load my save until I can't actually load my save until I transfer the DLC thing that I downloaded, the Pets expansion, from the hard drive on my old 360 to the hard drive of my new one. And the reason why I can't do that is I can't even load my save file without installing it. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm gonna try and like get a hold of one. I'm gonna try and get a hold of the right one, and I'm hoping that once I get a hold of it, I'll be able to transfer the stuff and we'll be able to stream Sims 3 Pets soon after. But since Stardew Valley is going to be releasing in 2 weeks, Set 1.6 is going to be releasing in 2 weeks, I'm actually probably going to stream Assassin's Creed Syndicate on Fridays and Sundays for next week only, and hopefully during that week I'll be able to get that thing that I need. And the other thing is, when 1.6 Stardew Valley releases, I'm actually considering putting Sims 3 Pets on a hiatus so I can just work on streaming the Stardew Valley again. Because I do kind of want to take a break from that game. Been working on it for 1.5 years now.
If only I knew which shipment it was, then I could trace the weapons to their owner.
Capital idea, Freddy. Here we are, the shipping docks. Now, where are the Cockham crates intended for Mr. Plutus?
I have something that might interest you. Someone take care of him! There! Just here!
Where the devil is it?
Okay, got it. And assassinate. There you go. Search. Give me the last one, I feel like.
Tea. Maybe later.
I'm honestly kind of surprised that, I'm kind of surprised that, that headshot that I got on him was enough to kill him.
Hello. And now to wait for the crates to be retrieved.
Let's go ahead and hide.
Don't want them tea leaves turned to dust, do we?
Protect these crates. Any mistake will cost you dearly.
Keep your knickers on. We hear ya.
Good, because I ain't repeating myself.
It's a shame I can't stop in for a pint. Damn this fog.
Come on. Climb up, Jacob.
Good, move on. We'll keep an eye on you.
Okay.
My dear sister thinks I'm destroying things. I'll show her how I settle accounts.
Come on, get back here. Trying to catch up.
Templars. Ah yes, lead me to Mr. Plutus.
Not what I want you to do, Jacob. Come on. Trying to catch up to this guy. Dude, if that train wasn't there, I may have been able to keep up. That train slowed me down so much. What the fuck? What just happened?
Templars. Ah, yes. Lead me to Mr. Plutus.
This is going a little bit better. Okay, this is fucking stupid. I think that I'm meaning to go in a cart and follow him on the road.
Templars. Ah, yes. Lead me to Mr. Plutus.
Someone must do something.
Doing fine, girl.
I don't want to get too close to him.
At a girl. Steady on.
Let's keep him within eyesight.
Walk on, girl. That's the way. Keep moving. Let's go.
Yeah, this is much better.
Who's a good horse? You are. Keep moving. Doing fine, girl.
The weapons are here.
Same routine as before. The twopenny opens a vault, we robs it and leaves the money in his storehouse. Look sharp, the boys are waiting.
To the Bank of England. Yeah.
100% sync.
Plutus is twopenny.
Is that belt an upgrade? No, it's not. It's level 6. Okay, before we do this, there is a optional objective here that I want to look into. For finding the secret passage. We're probably not going to go for the unique kill for this one, because I don't think that the optional objective is going to give us an opening for that. Okay, let's do this. I feel pretty good about this. I've already completed sequence 6. Of I think 9 sequences total.
Well, what say you?
You're not gonna like it.
Now, see here. I am graced with the Aberline family's robust constitution.
2 pennies robbing the Bank of England.
The governor of the bank. I think I might need to sit down.
There's no time for that. Bastard's probably deep in the vault by now.
However you get in, I don't want to know.
Of course. But do you know how I can get in?
The bank is designed to protect England's gold reserves. A fortress, guarded under lock and key. There is the bank manager, Mr. Osborne. Only he is allowed free access to the vault. You can spot him near the entrance. And, oh yes, one man keeps a close watch on the vault door. He watches it like a hawk. If he sees you, he's sure to seal it. The guard captain, Gus Howard, knows Twopenny well. He is in on this, I'm certain. Mr. Fry, please use discretion. The only way to implicate Twopenny is to catch him in the act. Do not jeopardize him. No big displays. This is the Bank of England. If you encounter any trouble, I'll be in the atrium. In disguise.
2penny won't be leaving that vault.
So again, I don't think that I'm going to be able to get the unique kill thing. What I'm looking for is a large dome with an open window. This is right, the one. Carefully drop down out of view of the guards and look for an open doorway into a mostly abandoned room with a single patrolling guard. Inside the room, head to the 2nd floor to find open elevator shaft leading down to the vault. Head to the 2nd floor. We're looking for an elevator shaft. Okay. Trying to see what this guy does.
We should be nearly finished by now.
Something's lurking.
Oh, this is beautiful.
You've stolen your last shilling from the people of London.
Those animals squander their savings. We are the experts in investment. Nothing would be built or improved. Nothing would rise above the muck without our hand guiding. No creating the future. They benefit as much as they're worth.
It is their city, not yours.
Without our investments, there would be no city.
For the path of the dead.
That's actually kind of cool touch. Nice job, Jacob. And I just need to escape the area. That was easy. That sucks that we couldn't trigger the unique kill assassination, but we got it done. Go out the same way we came in. There you go. 100% sync.
Thank goodness, the police! We're saved!
Arrest them all for robbing the people of England. The Bank of England is closed until further notice.
Look at Jacob with that smug smile on his face. That's funny.
The currency a laughingstock. Inflation out of control. Twopenny brutally murdered.
And yet Parliament does nothing.
The bill will be defeated, sir. That buffoon Disraeli shall be taken care of. It has been arranged, upon my honor.
Your honor carries little weight.
How dare you, sir!
The poor people of this city have suffered enough. Today I granted a significant rise to my staff in order to counter inflation.
What?
I would supply all of London if I could. Meanwhile, you sit in your club and wax poetic with promises your honor cannot pay. Your family's fortune, however. I wonder what they would offer to keep your record out of the newspapers. About the same as Disraeli would offer for your balls, I'd wager. But let's be generous. Why limit ourselves to one or the other when we can have it all? What say you, sir? Shall I come collect? No more dallying. The halls of Parliament must be free to govern. Again. Understood? You may see yourself out.
A letter? For me?
Okay, moving on to sequence 7. All is fair in politics. Jacob and Evie have killed 2 of Crawford Sterrick's agents, Philip Twopenny and Lucy Thorne. But the Templars are far from defeated. A conspiracy to assassinate the Prime Minister takes Jacob to the Houses of Parliament, and despite Evie's triumph over Lucy Thorne, the quest for the Shroud of Eden takes a dramatic turn.
Dear Mr. Starrick, men hired. Strike tomorrow. Disraeli's death will stall Corrupt Practices Act indefinitely. Gladstone will be far more pliable. May the father, etc., etc. be. So Starrick's got his finger in politics, has he? I need to enter the Sinopian Club and find out who B is.
Tread delicately around Parliament.
As if I don't usually.
Your indiscretion at the Bank of England caused British currency to nearly collapse.
Nearly is the operative word. Speaking of collapses, what of the key you found that unlocks very little?
Henry took it for research. I am confident that the vault is ours.
Nearly ours, Evie. Nearly. A letter. For me?
150 of this credits added to our inventory that we can't really spend because there's nothing to spend it on. Okay, let's go ahead and clear out the Westminster, start to clear out the Westminster district. I have quite a lot to do, and we're probably not going to finish today. We only have, was that 30 minutes into the stream? Let's see how much we can get done. Again, the only reason why I'm ending it off 2 hours early is because of the fact that I had a hard time sleeping last night and I'm very tired. Let's take a look at the progression log. Progress tracker, we're at 74% completion now. And just to go ahead and verify because I didn't actually check. We did get 100% sync for sequence 6. Last 3 sequences in the game. And let's go to Synchronize viewpoints. This should, I don't know, I think there's a trophy or achievement for synchronizing all the viewpoints, so once we synchronize the last 2, then we should be able to get it. The last district you had to clear out 4 collectibles, and then we can just boss rush the story. I didn't take a look at the outfits. We got a new one for Jacob. Yeah, sure, you can try that on for now. I do use kukri, so it would be a good thing to use. There you go. Synchronize. I believe this is a Queen's Palace. I think that's like, was it Buckingham Palace? Maybe? It's definitely an ornate palace. I'm not gonna pretend to like know the landmarks of England or even really London, so I'm just gonna go and assume that's Buckingham Palace. Because that's the only landmark I know. Okay. Almost there, and this should get us an achievement. And there's an achievement. We got quite a few achievements today, and really in this playthrough. Let's take a brief moment to look at still installing. I'm trying to install Call of Duty Black Ops 6 right now to give that game a try. I'm really disappointed with the recent Call of Duty games, so I'm kind of hoping that I will enjoy it. Yeah, this is all DLC. Yeah, we're on track of getting it done. There's some things that are gonna be like a pain to do, but we're getting there. How do we not have this? What associates do we still need to get to level 1 on? Oh, it's probably rubber topping, and it's probably rubber topping. It's probably Ned Weiner. That's what it is. We need to farm that out eventually. Let's see, what can we do? So we have 3 Templar hunts, 2 child liberation things, 2 gain strongholds, and 3 bounty hunts. I guess what we can do is just get to work on some of them. We probably won't be able. We won't be able to do all of them. We'll do some.
Teach you a fucking lesson. Here we go.
Okay, let's go and do a simpler hunt. Hopefully it's not gonna be an annoying one. Like how the cops kill a target. One suck.
The rats who infest our streets deserve only death. It's up to me to restore the purity to the city. Only the Templar Order can restore this city to its untainted glory.
Okay. You need to go and lure some of these guys away.
Only cutthroats hide like that. This doesn't concern you.
Someone done a number on that one.
City to its untainted.
Okay. Now that all the annoying guys are down.
I want to murder them. Murder them all. The rats who infest our streets deserve only death. It's up to me to restore the purity to the city.
Better investigate that noise. Where the hell do you think you're going?
And I need to wait for her to go the other side.
I suppose I should head back.
Only the Templar Order can restore this city to its untainted glory.
And now we just need to wait for this guy to come around.
I want to murder them. Murder them all.
I'm going to see what that noise was. You okay?
There we go. I just need to escape. That wasn't that bad. It was time consuming, but it was easy. I think we are kind of out of time, like as much as I'm willing to do right now. So what I'm gonna be doing, hopefully, is if I don't have insomnia again, next Friday and next Saturday, we're gonna be completely clearing out the Westminster district, getting completely taking over this territory, and we are gonna be getting all the collectibles in this district, and then once that's done, we'll be boss rush of the story. Don't really have that much left to do, but once the story is done, we are going to be doing like all these random activities, and we're going to be trying to we're going to try to like get to max out things with I can't think what his name is. Ned Weiner and Robert Topping, and then those will probably be the last ones we need to work on. And then once they are done, we're going to be farming out the rest of the achievements. So, if you are remotely interested in what you see today, all the games I cover on my channel will be from its completion. I'm going to be streaming Assassin's Creed Syndicate yet again next Friday, and next Sunday for next week only, from 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time, for 100% completion. I'm gonna be streaming Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories for 100% completion on Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. That's actually gonna do it for the schedule because as I stated before, I actually had to cancel, but Sesame Street Pets on hiatus, and I'm able to like get my new console sorted out, and since Stardew Valley is going to be resumed, it's going to be released in 1.6 on the 5th or the 4th of November. We are actually going to be resuming the Stardew Valley stream, not next week, not this week, I should say, since it's Sunday, but next week on Friday, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time, and we're going to begin 100% completion in the game again. And we are also going to begin the last 3 achievements left in the game. That's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all next time. Hello everyone, my name is Zach, and welcome to another post-stream session where we go over all of the new entries for the database. It is currently 5:58 p.m. I've been pretty much like unable to record this session all day today because we had people over that were painting the walls in preparation for renovating that part of the house. Basically they're gonna be preoccupied. They're gonna be working here for the next 3 days. They were here since 8 a.m. this morning, and they're gonna be here at 8 a.m. tomorrow as well. So this was something that I was wanting to record for a while. I came when I woke up, and I'm just finally had the opportunity to record this now. So hopefully, when this section is recorded, I will be able to finalize the edits for this video, which should be episode 11 of my Assassin's Creed Syndicate series. And hopefully, tomorrow morning, this video will be uploaded onto my YouTube channel. Tomorrow morning, which is Tuesday morning. Not exactly how I expected my day to go, if I'm be perfectly honest here. It was kind of annoying. And something kind of frustrating happened today that I'm not really going to get into. It's kind of one of those things where I got yelled at for something wasn't really entirely my fault. But anyway, I have some new stuff to get into. We had Templar Conspiracy. Philip Twopenny. Date of birth, 25 January 1827. When does 4 pennies plus 2 pennies equal 2 pennies? And Mrs. Twopenny has only one child and dies in a boat accident. Her husband, the elder Mr. Twopenny, had profited immensely from their marriage, gaining her shipping company, several sugar plantations in Mauritius, and her father's connections. So Philip was raised in the lap of luxury, attending Charterhouse Public School, only as Brits would call one of the most expensive and exclusive educations to be had public before attending Oxford. Twopenny served one term in Parliament as a Tory in the House of the Lords, aka generally and genially taking up space before joining Thomas Newman Hunt, the Governor of the Bank of England, in an unusual joint role at the bank recommended and supported by Crawford Sterrick. Twopenny was to run things day to day for Hunt. Perhaps Mr. Hunt was paid off in Mauritian sugar. So there's one thing I wanted to say that I didn't really consider, like in hindsight. Twopenny didn't really seem like the typical villain that we kind of come to expect in the Assassin's Creed series. He's a banker that robs his own banks. So he apparently works for Sterrick. He's apparently a Templar. Why would Sterrick need to steal from the people he's supposed to quote-unquote rule? The huge point of the Templars is them controlling the masses. Not like the assassin, like giving the people the freedom to choose. The Templars' modus operandi is to control the people. to influence what they think and what they believe and how they act through subtle means in the environment. So what does stealing the people's money from a bank do to help the Templars? That's something that I don't really understand. So maybe it was explained in the yesterday's stream. Maybe it wasn't, but it's just something that I kind of feel is kind of a weak point in the story. Because I don't really understand what the narrative point of Twopenny as an antagonist. He just kind of seems kind of okay. And his assassination mission was fine, I guess, but excuse me, he's definitely not the most memorable villains in my opinion. Then on to Evie Friday, episode entry 5. Pro Adway said with her the omnibus company she founded and ran. Jacob was terse when he told me the news. He left directly, not answering any of my questions. Accordingly, I took myself to the borough to see if there was more at work. It seems that in his case, Jacob incapacitated both of London's principal omnibus companies, not just Adways. This has created something of a vacuum in the transit world. I happened upon several of the blighters menacing the life and family of one Edward Hudson Bailey. It's a weird name, Hudson. I've heard of Hudson, but I never heard of Hodson. It seems Bailey is looking to start his own omnibus company and aims to set standards for the quality of service. I drove off the blighters and how Bailey secured the permissions he needed to set up his company. Hopefully the omnibuses will be up and running very soon. The current situation is causing headaches for anyone trying to navigate London streets. I really must speak to Jacob about thinking through the repercussions of his actions. He is creating almost as many problems as he solves. Something I should mention that I didn't really think to mention before. I did this mission where, as Evie completely stealthily, no one, as far as I'm aware, knew I was there. No one detected me. But if the guy you're supposed to kill for the things, or the guy you're supposed to steal from for the documents, if he detects you, he will run. And if he runs to the exit, leaves the building, then you will lose the optional objective. I did it undetected, so that's fine for me, but if you do get detected by him, he will automatically run, causing you to chase down. And presumably you have a limited amount of time to kill him before he leaves, and if he leaves the building, then you will fail the optional objective. That's something I should have mentioned when I was doing the mission, but I wasn't really thinking about it. Again, like I had a case of insomnia that previous night. I only got about 2 or 3 hours of sleep. So, I really do apologize for not bringing that up. It's just I was not fully alert that day. Entry 6. I realized today that I have not updated the story in my search for the Piece of Eden, though much of it has happened since then. I traveled to the monument, Jacob following along. He made several absurd comments about my relationship with Mr. Green and how Father would have viewed it. As if Jacob ever cared how our Father would have viewed anything. The clues I uncovered led me to St. Paul's Cathedral, where I was able to open a secret room concealed in the very top of the dome. I am very phlegmy right now, so I really do apologize for that. I'm really hoping that I'm not coming down on something, but it's just, whenever I speak, whenever I'm reading these out, like I can just feel the mucus just in my nose. It just bugs me. So apologies if I just kind of sound off or anything, or if I have to like sniffle or clear my throat. I don't know what's going on. Like I'm not coughing or anything. I'm not sneezing. I just kind of feel off. The clues I uncovered led me to St. Paul's Cathedral, where I was able to open a secret room concealed in the very top of the dome. The room was empty except for a plinth, on which was the key that Kenway's manuscript had promised. The inscription on the plinth said, Rescit Medendo? It's Latin, the remedy is worse than the disease. I was musing on this and what it could mean when Miss Thorne overtook me. I drew her out, asking about the shroud and why she wants it. She revealed that the shroud confers immortality. She attacked me before I could trick her into telling me more. We fought. I thought I had her beaten, but she is not a woman who gives up easily. I misjudged her strength. At the last second we struggled, and she stumbled into one. The windows were shattered. She fell, but as she did, she grabbed my chain around my neck, which held the key. My neck was suspended above the jagged glass of the windowsill. A moment more and I would have been impaled, so I cut the chain that held her and let her fall. I looked out the window. A moment later, she was gone and the key with her. I've tried to find words to express my frustration, but to no avail. For now, Mr. Green and I are attempting to find what it is the key is meant to unlock, in the hopes that we may find it before Miss Thorne does. The shape is unique, and we are certain we will be able to find a mention of it in one of Henry's catalogs of antiquities. I can only hope that Miss Thorne is still searching, but as we are, I have had no word of her whereabouts, not even from Clara, whose urchins see every going on in London. Perhaps she is locked away in her library as we are. I see that I call Mr. Green very informally above. That is a habit I must try to curb. Perhaps Jacob is right. I must not allow emotion to compromise the assassins. I see that I have called Mr. Green very informally above. When did she say that? Oh, right here. We will be able to find mention of it in one of Henry's catalogs. Okay. That makes more sense now. Database. Should have 3 new entries. Encyclopedia. People. Enemies. Oh, 2 penny. Nothing new here. Buckingham Palace. It was Buckingham Palace. When Queen Victoria first moved into Buckingham Palace in 1837, mere weeks after her ascension to the throne, she remarked, "I delight in Buckingham." As before, she realized the palace was cold, musty, poorly ventilated, and far too small for her. The original building was a private residence built by the Duke of Buckingham. King George III purchased the appropriately named Buckingham House in 1761 as a gift for his wife, Queen Charlotte. George IV took the throne in 1820, and he aimed to upgrade Buckingham House to a palace. The grandiose king hired architect John Nash, and Nash doubled the size of the original Buckingham House, adding a new suite of rooms, demolishing the north and south wings, and rebuilding them larger than before, and installing the large marble arch in the courtyard. After all, what's a courtyard without a marble arch? Don't even invite me around if you lack one. Don't even invite me around if you lack one. Nash got so carried away with building the new palace has budget ballooned to about £500,000. He was fired in 1829, and George IV died the following year before the palace was completed. George IV's successor, his brother William IV, oversaw the completion of Buckingham Palace but never lived there. It was Queen Victoria who will be the first monarch to take up residence at Buckingham Palace, almost 20 years after its construction began. So I don't know much about the English royalty. Apparently, they don't actually have any influence over the politics today. They're just kind of more like a public figure. I do know that there are 2 places of residence for the British royalty. There is Buckingham Palace, and there's Windsor Palace. I don't know which one the royal family is supposed to reside, but I'm pretty sure Buckingham Palace is kind of more so like a tourist destination. And people do get guided tours through there, but I don't think it's a place where the royal family lives anymore. Again, like I think Windsor Palace is the one where the royal family lives, but again, like I'm a stupid American. Don't know much about European culture or history, so only knows what I've heard, and my knowledge of Windsor Palace comes from a documentary I watched years ago on the Discovery Channel, and I actually know it was a YouTube video where I first heard Windsor Palace. It was a YouTube video about this guy that was playing Queen, this band Queen songs, on a piano outside the Windsor Palace, and he ended up being, because he thought it would be kind of cool as if the Queen or whatever, at the time like Queen Elizabeth was still alive, he thought it would be kind of cool if the Queen could just hear him playing Queen songs, and just from a place in Windsor, even though I don't think that she was there at the time. And he ended up getting chased away by the police. So it's just kind of like an interesting little video I watched a while ago, but that was when I first heard of Windsor Palace. I don't know if the royal family still resides there or not. A lot of that video is old. It's like 10 years old at this. At least it's getting close to 10 years old. Victoria Station. Here's some train history for you adrenaline junkies. As railway stations were built around the city, Westminster became a desired location for the completing railways to control. In the end, Victoria Station was built in 1862 and made up of 2 units run by 2 different companies. The western unit was owned and run by the London, Brighton, and South Coast Railway, while the eastern unit was operated by the London, Chatham, and Dover Railway. The only reason why I know that's pronounced Chatham is I used to live on a street called Chatham Court, and it was spelled the exact same way, so I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. Each had its own entrance and was inaccessible from the other side. In Oscar Wilde's The Importance of Being Earnest, Jack claims that he was found as a baby in a basket in Victoria Station, insisting that he was found on the Brighton side, implying a social superiority associated with the Brighton Station. The perception of the 2 stations is supported by the fact that the Brighton Station misread that as feastered at first. I had to take another look. The perception of the 2 stations is supported by the fact that the Brighton Station featured an elaborate 300-room hotel called the Grosvenor? Sure. While the Chatham Station had no adornments or additional buildings attached to it. Details like that are very important to babies. Okay, so just one thing I want to say before we wrap things up. This is the last district in the game that we have to clear out in 100%. We will be clearing out the rest of this district. We will be taking out the last gang leader. We will be conquering all of London. And when that is done, we are going to be boss rushing the story and working on completing everything else. In all likelihood, next Friday, we are going to be clearing out Westminster, doing all the gang activities, doing all the collectibles. That's probably going to take the entire stream. And if not the entire stream, then doing like any of the side memories, like Charles Darwin memories, and this one over here, which is Julep Singh memories. That will probably fill up the remainder of the time. There's one other thing that I wanted to say was, it's very possible next Friday. Again, for this week only. I'm gonna be streaming Assassin's Creed Syndicate on Fridays and Sundays, and on Sunday. It's very possible next Friday we will be getting the last of the Secrets of London, which means we will finally be able to unlock the Assassin Armor in Rouge's vault. One other thing that I want to say is we will likely be getting a lot of collectibles, not only in relation to the Secrets of London, but in relation to the beer bottles and the Royal Correspondence and pressed flowers and illustrations that there are achievements tied to. So we will likely be getting a lot of achievements for that. We will also very likely be getting to level 5 in associate levels for progress tracker. We'll likely be getting to level 5 in progress levels for Henry Green, Frederick Aberline, Farrell D, and this is also Henry Green. So those 4, those 3 people are likely to be getting to level 5 for. There are technically other associated activities that we need to work on. One is related to Edward Weinert, and the other, Ned Weinert, I should say, and the other is related to Robert Topping. I really wish I could see their status here, but I can't. But that's what we are going to be doing. That's what we're going to be focusing on. But we're likely only going to be working on Robert Topping and Ned Weinert until after we beat the main story. There's one other thing that I wanted to say, which is we're actually nearing the end of this playthrough. Even though we are only we're at 25% left in the synchronization. In all honesty, once we complete all of the collectibles, which we are kind of like almost have them all, and once we complete all of the associate activities for the Gang Conquest stuff, And also, once we do all of the Darwin missions and the Dulip Singh missions, where do I say Charles Acre is complete? It's not complete. We will be actually. I'm trying to think. Once we complete all those, we will actually be probably like high 80, low 90, if I'm going to be perfectly honest here. And all honesty, it'll probably be high 80. I just mean, but just lowballing it. We only really have 3 sequences left. And the final sequence is actually very short. There's like 2 or 3 missions in that. So I honestly kind of fully expect to be done with this game and maybe 2 or 3 streams, maybe 4 streams at most. And when that is done, we'll be doing the Jack the Ripper DLC. I've never played that DLC before. As with the Dead Kings DLC, I'll be going into that DLC completely blind. So that is something to look forward to. We are fairly close to the end of this playthrough. And yeah, the end is in sight. Just watching, I'll see you next time.